Right, hello there everybody, it's Shrouded Hand here, and today I thought I'd take a look at the Pathfinder Psychic Talking Board from Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. So I like all kinds of divination, fortune telling, anything strange and weird I get a bit of a kick out of, and Ouija boards are one of my favourite things. So I actually don't have many. I think I've got one that somebody sent me once, and then I saw this for very cheap. Actually, I was quite lucky to get it. So yeah, the Pathfinder Psychic Talking Board. Find your path to love, career, and success with the Pathfinder Psychic Talking Board. Prepare yourself with the Pathfinder's Shaman Purification Ritual. Touch your fingertips to the Pathfinder's magical message indicator. Ask the Pathfinder anything you would like to know about. You will perceive a slight tingling or magnetic sensation pulling the indicator around the board to rest or hover over one or more of the illustrated symbols on the Wheel of Power. This is sold as not so much a way of contacting the dead, but more of a way of tuning into your inner self, your subconscious. I think this one is from like 2004, I think I want to say. Let's have a look, actually, what I see in the book. So yeah, you get the Pathfinder talking board, you get a guidebook in there. Pathfinder. First released in 1989, this version was published in 2004, and the book is it's not just letters on this board, it's symbols and animals and all sorts of things, and it's about finding your own way. It's all very heavily influenced, I think, by American Indian folklore and teaching. It goes on a lot about indigenous peoples, but it doesn't say which indigenous peoples, so I'm guessing it's the American indigenous peoples. Yeah, so it's all right. The book, like, it gives you the meanings of the things, but honestly, I think it's probably better to find your own way, interpret your own meanings from the symbols, kind of like the tarot. I think with that, it's good to get a good idea with the tarot what the different cards mean, but there's a certain point where you have to sort of intuit your own meanings from these things. And there's the board. It opens out quite a bit. I'll open that up in a minute. I might have to move the camera. It also comes with a planchette here. The Pathfinder. So, I haven't actually got this out of the pack yet. It's a strange looking plastic thing. Quite a nice clear planchette. So let's set about setting this up, and I'll talk about the board briefly. Okay, so what we've got here is the board itself. In the middle here is Mother Earth, the 4 compass directions here, and the 4 seasons, and then we've got various rings. So we've got like single words around the outside, which is a nice touch, and then it goes into plants and symbols like stars, canoe, weaved baskets, the letters themselves, and then animals, and then gemstones, and then numbers. So Amy Zerner does like these really beautiful collage artworks, and you can see them, a lot of them, like here you can see she makes them with like material and stuff, and pretty much the only place where these are present is on the edges with these like goddesses, and the rest of the board kind of doesn't look as good in comparison. I don't like the font. It looks very sort of late 90s, early 90s, which I guess that's when it was made, so that kind of makes sense. Like the font looks a bit, I don't know what it is. I don't like the design of it as much as this bit. I kind of wish they just designed an entire board with this sort of really nice collage art type of design. That's just my personal taste. Another thing is the way the board folds up. It's quite hard to get it to go flat, so I'm not 100% sure how. If we see how the board folds, there's like a hinge here. So the hinge makes a sort of little valley there, which might be difficult for the planchette to move over. My little quick review of the design of the board. So I think you start off with the planchette in the middle, and most most like Ouija board type things, you need 2 people, but the picture on the board is one person using it, or one hand, and it says throughout the book that you can just use it as one person can use it. And there's very specific instructions as well, and there's a little ritual that you have to do. Become aware of the higher power in the universe that is called by many names. Allow yourself to feel the presence of that power within you. Right, okay, I can feel that. Now take 3 slow, comfortable, deep breaths in through your nose and let each one slowly out through your mouth. And then there's a chant that you've got to go here. It says, repeat the following as you breathe slowly and evenly. O great spirit, creator of the universe and all things, I feel your love and protection. Guide me on the path to my before me and know my situation well. Because of your struggles, I am alive. Thank you for your sacrifices, protecting me and surrounding me with your pure love and light. All right, that was a real mouthful. I can't imagine someone using this regularly and doing that every single time they want to use it. Right, so I didn't really know what to ask the board, but I did ask my Instagram followers to give me suggestions. So I picked the best ones. All the people who posted shitty memes, you wasted your time. I'm not going to ask the board if P is stored in the balls. I'll put a link to my Instagram down below. Come follow me on Instagram. I post pictures of my drawings and random stuff like this, so people can get involved with things. So yeah, this is a little session. We're going to ask the questions that the Instagram followers wanted to know. So See All in Heck says, ask about end of days or something vague. So I'm going to say, how will the world end? Okay, let's try rephrasing. I'm not getting much out of this. Oh, Spirit Board, what will the end of days look like? Getting some movement here. Okay, what's that? The dove. Apparently that's the answer we're getting. It kind of passed over the red though. Garnet, red dove. Could it be some kind of avian-born virus? Let's see what the book says about the dove. Dove, the most gentle of creatures. It represents courtship, love, gentleness, balance and harmony. You can make your own interpretation of that answer. I don't know. The board speaks. I don't question it. Ashley of Berkshire says, ask if it will tell your future. Okay, Pathfinder board. What does my future hold? L. Maybe. L maybe. Okay. L maybe. What could that mean? Okay. Spring. L maybe spring. What could happen in spring? Something might happen in spring to do with the letter L. But I can't think of anything that goes at L. Who knows? But that's what the board says. And yeah, as we're moving along here, the ridge of the board, it doesn't do well over the ridges here. It might interfere with the spirit, you see. Metal Snake Studios asks, is there a god? Seeker99 asks, which god is real? So I guess I could incorporate them both into one question. Pathfinder board, is there a god? And if so, which one is the correct god? Horse. Let's have a look what the book says about horse. Maybe that'll give us a bit more. The horse is always happy to learn new tricks. The horse is willing to help any human being who is kind and gentle. When you travel, don't saddle yourself with old ideas or any kinds of rigid thinking. Be open to what you find. Okay, so it says don't saddle yourself with any kind of rigid thinking. So maybe it's telling us not to focus on one particular deity as being the one true deity. Maybe that's the answer. C. Bass says, what is it like in the transcendental realm? Well, let's find out. Pathfinder board and great spirits, what is it like in the transcendental realm? Please tell us. Okay, let's go into spring. Spring is significant of new life, new growth, new ideas, rebirth. Maybe that means there's reincarnation. Who knows? I'm keeping my eyes closed as the thing moves for most of it, because... Okay, and rose quartz. Unlike the hard-edged pointed crystals of clear quartz, the lovely rose quartz is found in great veins running through Mother Earth like her life's blood. On a Pathfinder, its appearance usually means that compassion and generosity will be shown. Self-fulfillment and inner peace require you to love and nurture yourself and those you care about. Work on how to give love as well as how to receive it. I wonder, see how I would interpret that is that we reincarnate and to find true transcendental happiness, we've got to find our own heaven here on earth through compassion and kindness and love. Maybe that's the answer. That's how I interpret it. You see, you've got to find your own interpretations of these things. So, Tortoise Snatcher says, is my house haunted? Pathfinder board, great spirits, is my house currently haunted? Rabbit? So I see rabbit as hiding in holes, timid. Rabbit's appearance symbolises that it's not time to directly confront obstacles in your path. Maybe it's telling me not to go there. I don't know. Who knows? Rabbit, take that as your own interpretation. Okay, Hen Tux. Here's an important question. Who killed Epstein? Pathfinder board and spirits. Please tell us who killed Jeffrey Epstein. Symbol I think is a shield. I'm going to have to look that up. Shield. R. Teach. Turtle. So I don't know what that symbol means, but and then I went on R and the word teach, and then turtle. R teach turtle. God knows. But what does that symbol mean? Because that's the first thing it went to. The shield. We must guard against letting. Oh, guard. Wait there. That means, yeah, that's a guard, a symbol of a shield, a guard. And what about the turtle with its hard shell? Maybe that's the same thing. I don't know. Turtle. A turtle goes into its shell, doesn't it, to hide itself. So maybe, here's my interpretation. I don't know what the R and the beach mean, but a shield, a guard, one of the prison guards. But maybe the turtle showing us that there was something behind, you know, something tucked away, hiding behind the guards, giving the orders. Are you liking my interpretations of the answers? Well, I don't know what R and beach, I mean, oh no, it was teach, not beach. R and teach. Guard, R, teach. Turtle. Maybe R was an initial of somebody. Teach might have been somebody who was a teacher. Who knows? Mr. Horror says, how many spirits are with me? Okay. Pathfinder board and the spirits. Please tell me how many spirits are present right now. It's stuck over the word malachite. It's sort of half over malachite, half over buffalo. Oh, it's off again. It's off. Maybe it just stuck. I think because of the age of the board, it might just be sticking. It's going around, doing a circle. The owl. Okay. I don't know. Carnelian. It kind of stopped over this number 0. So take that what you will. That was the message of the board, though. Yeah, I'll leave that up to you to interpret. I was looking for a number really, but it seemed to give me a whole bunch of things. Malachite, owl, carnelian, 0. Okay, well I'll ask Hexa 966's question. Its meaning of life. With its deep symbolism here, I think we might get an answer. A lot of the questions are very specific. I don't know how good the answers will be, but these sort of grand, slightly vague questions, I think you might get better results with. So, Pathfinder board and the spirits. What is the meaning of life? Please tell us. W, okay. To be honest, that felt like it was just moving around all over the place. Not really giving a clear answer. I get the feeling the board's messing with me there. I don't know why. I just get the feeling. I feel like it was moving around all over the place as if to say, what do you want me to tell you? There's nothing. There's no meaning. Find your own meaning, mate, it was saying. I don't know. So yeah, I think thanks to everyone who asked questions. I couldn't get around to everyone's questions. I asked the ones that I liked the best and the ones that I wanted answers. There's some other ones that I wanted to get around to, but I just didn't because time permitting. I don't want the video to go on for hours. But I hope you liked the questions and answers that I got. So yeah, that was the Pathfinder board. It's quite an interesting way of doing a spirit board. I like the idea of this symbolism. It very much reminds me of tarot cards and things like that. We've got to interpret your own meaning in these things because, I mean, after all these things, essentially it all comes from your own subconscious. Burned my arm in the oven the other day, cooking dinner. I put something in and hit the top of the oven. The perils of making dinner. Yeah, okay, well, thanks for watching. This has been the Pathfinder Psychic Talking Board. You can still get them. They're kind of pricey these days. I don't really know why. They're not like super old or super rare. Quite an interesting thing, and I hope you liked seeing it, and I enjoyed sharing it with you. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.